Yeah, that'll be our cutoff point. All right, welcome back to the podcast. We had to take a little break there.
Phone was gonna die. Thanks for
that
iPhone 11, and it still dies on me.
You didn't even drink the last White Claw.
I didn't even drink White Claw at all. Oh shit! Fuck yeah. I don't
Do not drink if you are underage.
And/or
alcohol is poison.
Don't drink.
Alcohol, poison.
Cool white kids, you can drink it dry. Just don't. Because you know they're gonna do it anyway.
Can't say that.
Cool, like I feel like when you call a kid
Can
a
you
cool
toss
white
me that
kid.
hoodie that's in there?
What? There's multiple hoodies.
Those are pants.
Those are pants.
There's a hoodie in there. Thank you. That one right there on the edge.
Dude, what?
On the edge.
Like over their edge? Like
Oh
over
my
there.
god.
Hold on.
Fucking
Hold on. Fuck you. I know what I'm doing.
Just put it all back. Just put it.
That's
just
gross.
fuck it.
It's all wet, dude. I should have.
It's a towel. It's supposed to
It's
be.
a dirty hamper, is what this is.
Yeah, well, that's
It's
a towel in it.
Grown man's dirty hamper. Why you should be doing that.
You still went digging through it though.
You
knew
wanted
it was-
me. I'm helping you. I'm
You
helping
knew
you.
it was
out.
a dirty hamper.
Fucking out, dude. What
And the
fuck?
type of man I am, and you still reach your hand and do that.
That's
says
gross.
That says
Dude,
more
don't
about,
even let me think about it now.
That
I don't
says
wanna,
more about
I
you
don't
than
wanna,
it does
I don't.
me.
You like. I was like in my mind. I'm just gonna help out real quick.
Nah, I was using a sheep.
I'm just not. Yeah, there's something in that cage. You want me to get it? I'm just gonna help you out real quick.
Bruh.
I saw demons in there, man. I thought you said it was a regular cage. What the fuck?
Saw demons in that cage, bro. It's fucked up.
That's fucked up, man.
Dude.
You can't just do that to me.
Alright, where did we leave off? We left
I
off
think
at...
it was either the pyramids. So like,
Oh yeah, business, the house
Yeah,
now,
the
and
house.
all that shit.
yes. Exactly.
Yeah, that's basically all I had to say on that subject.
If I wanna go on an example of like biologically on how pyramids set, it's so perfect. Because a pyramid, it's weird, and it's really like you gotta look into it because it's so perfect. If the Illuminati, I'm fucking retarded. If the Illuminati is gonna take that shape and run off of it, and like this is what we are. We're a huge organization. Like, yo, you better fear us, and it's like it's a fucking triangle. Then the triangle must have a huge meaning to it, and it's funny because so many things and meanings just run off of it.
You're
Perfect.
getting into, it's a term, it's called sacred, like, geometry. And so it goes into, like, the spiritual, like, aspects of shapes and shit. And, like, how certain shapes hold a power. So, like, you know...
Wait, hold on. Can I just, the biological just real quick. Like, everything comes from the grass, and everything's the grass, right? Everything. Yeah. You know, like...
Everything is the grass.
It's stardust. You come from stardust. The original maker of everything.
But carry on.
But what I'm basically saying is, like... The structure of everything is built off of a pyramid. You can't just be like, we want equality. We want to all be the same, and we want to thrive the same. We want to make the same amount of money, and it's, yeah, it doesn't work like that. You know what I mean?
There has to be someone at the top.
There has to.
There has to be
okay
levels to it.
I want to be the guy.
I respect that.
Top. You know what I mean?
I respect that.
There's people that like you can live peacefully, just in a fucking nice ass house, secluded. You don't give a fuck. Like the whole triangle, fucking what is that called? The
pyramid scheme?
Yeah, like I guess. You know, the pyramid scheme of life doesn't even affect you at that point. But
yeah, if you're just out on your own, surviving by yourself, yeah, it's plausible.
It's fuck. I would choose
You can do it. It's hard. It's rough.
I actually know fuck. I'd rather live in the city. Honestly, I'm a city goer.
There's pros and cons to both of those scenarios. So pro for living on your own is like you're independent.
Yeah.
You're on your own. But the con is obviously like civilization.
Hospitals. Yeah.
You know, so it's
that favorite candy you liked is no longer like at an arm's fucking like 5 mile distance. Now
it would really affect you. Mister, I can't drive to the fucking 7-Eleven.
I'm not gonna wait. I'm not gonna
ice
wait.
cream sandwiches at night.
I'm not gonna wait 2 weeks for
this guy,
a certain type of candy to ship to my house.
This guy drives to 7-Eleven almost every fucking night and eats ice cream.
Like 3 times a week.
Bars.
3 times a week.
No, you
at
go
least
way more than 3.
I got better.
Did you cut it back?
Better. I cut it back a bit.
You go to Ice Cream Holics Anonymous.
Yes.
Fuck.
Dude, oh my god. It's whoa. I just made me think, dude. Oh my god. You know how kids are brought up. Okay, well, let me slow down. I'm not trying to get that deep. Every kid that graduates from high school is gonna go what we're going through, unless they have like a rich parent. You know what I mean? I feel
What do
like,
you mean going through what we're going through?
like you're just thrown into life. Like
why don't you toss it over
I
there?
don't know. Just a little high.
You don't think I want some nicotine?
What?
This guy, someone consider it.
Our nicotine products are coming soon, folks. What is it called? TNR, but
Put it in your mouth, tobacco.
Exactly.
No,
Spit
it's
and
not.
chew.
I don't even know if they're like working. Where are the rest of my seeds?
Everybody fucking just sitting on my furniture.
All right, bring them next time you come.
I got you. I
I
look
might
at them
have to
like, dude, those
restart.
aren't mine. I gotta bring them to Tanner. And then-
Finally, take your fucking hat back. He left his fucking what's that brand?
It's Kangoo or some like Kangoo or some shit. I don't know.
I don't know, but yeah, he left his hat here a long.
I leave a
ass
lot of
time.
swag everywhere.
He
What can I
leaves.
say?
This man
I'm so
leaves
nice.
everything everywhere. He leaves a little bit of himself everywhere he goes.
It's a best.
He always forgets shit.
I once left a backpack at a fucking skate park with like my old ass phone, a bunch of fucking cool shit in it.
You left your wallet at an art museum.
I did, and I found it. Thank God.
Did you? Did you finally get all that shit back?
Yeah.
That
I
was
thought I
fun.
lost that. Fucking hot.
He thought so. He had put gummy worms or something in his pocket.
Just make
Pocket
it too
dissolved.
stupid. What, you want to hit it?
Yeah.
What?
So he put gummy worms in his pocket. They dissolved in his pocket. Then he had his wallet in there. We had to go to O'Reilly's because
if I had like a bag that I just throw all types of candy in it and I put it in my back pocket and just sit in it and start
get a fanny
morphing it.
pack and just fill it with gummy worms.
Yeah, I would.
But so we had to go to O'Reilly's because his rearview mirror on his
Popped off. Yeah, that was.
on
I
his Volvo.
slammed my door.
popped off.
Fucking popped off.
So we had to
Whoa.
go get a fake one to
Bullshit.
put on there, and the guy made fun of him for having worms in his pocket and dirty money. And so then he switched pockets, so that threw him off. And then I may or may not have been inebriated in some way.
What way?
And so
Ooh.
I cannot elaborate on that because I don't want to incriminate myself. So I may or may not have been inebriated. And so I decided we were going to the art museum. And yeah, so we ended up going to the art museum.
That was
walking around.
Dude, the thing with like art museums, I feel like a lot of it, like what was the art museum in Tacoma, downtown Tacoma? What was that one called? Like I really don't know the name, but it's
Tacoma Art Museum.
Well, fuck, but it's so fucking it's so like categorized to like a specific person. I can't like grasp.
This is
onto
water. By the
Yeah,
way,
no, it's actually vodka.
it's not. I'm not that hardcore. I can't just
Just sip vodka.
sit here and drink pure vodka without making a face. Ah, I almost broke that.
But dude, it's like
You
you
can't see that good.
You can't really grasp onto a piece of art that you can't relate to. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
you have to relate to it in a certain way.
Yeah,
for
really,
you to
like,
feel something
to
about
be
it.
amazed by it. To be amazed
You
by
can
it.
look at something and be like, "Wow, that looks pretty dope."
Yeah.
But to really connect with it, I think you have to relate to it somehow.
I feel like a good piece of what if they made art for like military veterans, and it was
They
just
probably
like
do. Vets probably paint and do certain projects to relate to other veterans and give them something that they're going through. Because, like, I know that's... I think it's called art therapy that they do in hospitals sometimes with people with PTSD.
Oh shit!
And it
yeah.
gives them a chance to, like, express
Yeah.
their
It's like
feelings and their
crying.
thoughts on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like
It's getting it out and just
Yeah. You're getting rid of, like, that emotion. Or not even getting rid of it. You're just learning to deal with it. You're coping with
that.
it. There you go.
That is facts. Yeah.
Because, yeah, I mean...
Okay, this is fucked up that I noticed. I saw this off like a Vice film on YouTube that like these fucking trafficked women, like it's fucked up. Like Thailand, like this dude like
Sex traffickers?
yes, sex traffickers, dude. So this dude got like 15 females in a fucking room, and right when they think they're gonna make the transaction, it gets busted. And he's like, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck? And all the thing with like all the like where the females go and how they get rid of all the bad shit is like they put them in a room and they just scream it out. They literally it's so
That
intense.
sounds
'cause
intense.
It's like they're like 12-year-olds and it's like, oh, that's so fucked up, and they're just sitting there it's like, ah, you know. It's like,
I mean, you
I
gotta
was
have a
standing
lot
there,
of...
oh,
You
I was
would
like,
have to have a lot of anger in that situation to feel like, because, like, you were stolen.
yeah.
You were trafficked. You were going to be used as a sex slave and probably weren't going to be treated very well if even survived past whatever they had for you.
This was fucked up though, because the females in it, like whatever, like the fucking, it's shit's fucked up. They seem nonchalant. They were like walking, and they were like okay with it. You know what I mean? They were
I mean,
it's
you get accustomed to it in a sort of way. Humans fall into a lot of patterns. So your routine. So you wake up, eat breakfast, go to work, do it all again.
Work.
Yeah, work.
Oh god.
Wow, are you gonna bring up my layoff on our first day?
You said that.
I don't think more.
He gets paid while I fucking work a job, motherfucker. This shit fucking sucks.
Not for too much longer. I have to get a new one here soon because I'm getting fucking stir crazy.
In a year. I thought it was like you can be sitting on your ass for a year.
I don't know.
And get paid.
I don't really enjoy it.
Yeah.
Because I mean, unless we're going out and doing something, breaking our quarantine, I just sit here and do nothing.
Yeah.
And so it's like I can only play so much Xbox. That gets annoying after a while. I can only watch so many YouTube videos. That gets annoying after a while.
Yeah.
Netflix only has so many options.
Well, that's
so
all with it would be, oh man, that's all like a dopamine and how your brain like takes up with the knowledge and shit.
I'm getting too accustomed to it.
Yeah,
so it's like
used to it. You know if you beat your meat too many times in a day, like proven fucking fact. Within a month,
sex slavery to masturbation, like that.
But here's the thing. You start going to deeper and more fucked up shit just so you can get your shit off. You know what I mean? It's
true.
Because you don't get the same amount of dopamine and
you want to find something new. So like when you first discover something, you're like, oh my god, this is fucking
new.
amazing.
Oh, what's happening? Oh my god, I like this shit. And then when you bust, like,
I mean, I think I consume it at a normal rate. I don't think I've reached weird shit yet.
Oh, dude.
I know you. Yeah, you hentai. This guy's watching.
Hentai is normal. I would walk around with a hentai shirt, given the right place.
But
I would be like, yo, hentai dog.
That's the type of person you are.
Yeah.
You're someone that doesn't really care about like how others see you. You live for yourself. You're your own person.
It's weird because I walk around. Everybody does this thing. But I feel like for me, I walk around and I don't even look at anybody. You know what I mean? I'm like fucking.
Yeah, you're focused. You're a focused guy.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things that I really admire about you. Wow, voice crack like a
fucking
girl.
Kid. Yeah.
God, I'm a pussy. So that's one of the things that I actually really respect about you is you don't let other people give you shit for what you like. You just like what you like, and you say, "Fuck it, it makes me happy."
Yeah.
That's one of the things that I really liked about you at school because a bunch of people, like we went to high school that. Most of the population was white anyways, so it was
white,
a very affluent...
fake Crips, and drugs.
Yeah. So,
basically.
There were black kids, but there weren't, like, a lot of black kids. And
usually the black kids were cool as shit. You know what I mean? Usually, like, literally that one black kid that went to Curtis, but it's, like, way, way long ago. He's a basketball player, and he's, like, well-known. Don't know his name, but I know he's awesome as shit. So.
Isaiah Thomas.
Yes.
Yeah. We went to Curtis, if you didn't look that up.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so... I just liked how you didn't really take pressure. So there were like certain people in that group that were like, they would make fun of you sometimes for like acting white and shit.
Yeah, dude. I didn't like with you literally have to look at yourself and be like, do I look? You gotta like the way you look. You know what I mean? You gotta look at yourself like, yo, I look good. I know I look good. I like what I'm wearing. You know what I mean? And that's how I grew up. And it's at first. I remember this one time. There's this one thing. This is kind of. I'm trying to segue off a bit, but there's my one insecurity, I guess, was being skinny. Like I did not like look at my body so fucking skinny, like the way my bones were. But I
is that why you bulked up?
Though. Yeah, I that's why I started working out because like first of all it felt good, but then I
wanted to improve yourself. Yeah, you wanted to change. That makes sense.
But I still wanted to like be able to be comfortable with where I'm at now. You know what I mean? Be comfortable being skinny. So I remember I went to school with this super skinny shirt, long sleeve, and I just wore it out to like the lunch break. And I constantly like, damn dude, look how skinny. Like damn dude, you're how skinny. Like blah blah blah. You know, at first I was like I felt super uncomfortable. Actually, I was just like, I gotta get my jacket on. Like I gotta. I feel so like just naked. You know. I obviously wearing that.
Vulnerable.
Vulnerable too. Because I feel like anybody could walk up to me and just take me out. Like if I was in a group of people, like fucking animals, they would single me out and be like, yo. Yeah. Like let's change the subject. You know. boom. That's
Boom.
that. It can
So
happen
the
like that.
focus turns on you, and they're just like, "Hey, look at this motherfucker over here.
If you're wearing
Look how
too
skinny
many
this
bright
guy
colors,
is." Yeah, if you draw attention
yeah.
to yourself, if you stand out from
That's
the crowd, because it's easy to stand in a crowd, you just act like everyone around you.
yeah.
But that's like you said, you kind of went to the beat of your own drum. You kind of were like,
But
"Fuck
if,
it, this is what's making me happy." So
if you think about that, it's like almost. I wouldn't say everybody, but that's literally everyone in your group. You know,
Yeah.
that's you. That's literally
And
like you have a taste.
I think that's why.
I literally have met nobody like you, and I met nobody like you in Curtis. Like
Yeah.
everybody, nobody, dude.
I think it's because I grew up in a different system. So I used to go to a private school when I was younger, and so I had a bunch of different people around me. I didn't have a lot of black kids and everything.
This is so. I'm sorry, segueing off again, but you could be an actor, dude. With like this dude he's good at remembering shit. He's fucking. He knows personalities really fucking well. Like
Yeah, you know it's crazy.
it's a really impressive. Like I remember the first time I met him and he did like an impression. I was like, holy shit! Like this is like in the movies, you know.
We're gonna play this after the podcast. This is my acting debut.
What is that, Goodfellas? What is that?
The Treasure Tree,
Treasure
presented
Tree.
by Life Christian Academy. There it
Oh,
says
wait,
Life
no,
Christian
really?
School. Yeah.
So is it based in religion?
Huh?
Is it based in religion?
Yeah, it's the story is about religion in a way, but it's a story called The Treasure Tree. I'm Lance the Lion.
I wouldn't get that reference, dude. What?
Yeah. We'll play that afterwards.
The cover looks like it's something like it looks like how to
We'll
grow
play
your
it.
own marijuana.
We'll play it.
Like,
But
fucking yeah.
just put it on there. Yeah, I just was like, you know what?
What if like I don't know. What if society was so hard to come out? What if it was like way hard? Not come out, but like be your own individual person.
I think
Everybody's
it
wearing
is.
the same clothing, same. I've been in that, by the way. This shit was terrible.
Yeah, we had to wear uniforms. At
There
that
you
school.
go. Boom. How was I had my own uniform thing back in Arizona, but I don't hear yours. We're just gonna go back.
So mine, I didn't like it when I was younger because it was like.
Were you brought it? It wasn't like a thing the school did over time.
No,
like,
it was
like,
like
boom uniforms.
Yeah, once we hit like first grade, maybe it was even younger than
First grade. What the fuck? Really?
Like, yeah, like it
were
was
you,
uniforms. Because I mean, when you're a kid, like you can't really like dress yourself.
Dude, I was like, yeah.
It was always like red, white, or blue shirts, and like polos, like that type of shirt, not just like a red T-shirt or.
But
blue
get
T-shirt.
a bit older, like what?
So
I mean, no, I'm sorry, don't rush it. But like,
No,
what was your first like
it's a natural
acknowledgement of
progression.
it, and like you're like, man, I really want to wear my own shirt.
So I was like, I
you know
kind of
what I
wanted
mean?
to wear jeans, and they're like, well, you can't wear jeans. Like you got to wear either khaki pants or like navy blue pants. And so I always had navy blue pants because my mom didn't want to buy me khaki shorts because I'd always ruin shit. I was a dirty ass kid.
Did you ever have jeans in your room though? Like, of course, wear them.
Yeah, I wore them at home and everything, but it was just like
you want to wear them to where you're gonna be most at, like every fucking day, like.
And every day it was like okay, and you could wear hoodies if it was Life Christian or like college associated.
Hoodies when you go shoot the school. Why hoodies? They let them wear hoodies. They can't wear jeans.
Yeah, and then so basically when we got to high school, then we could wear like khaki shorts. So I started doing that, and then I'd wear just like regular socks, Converse. I used to wear Converse all the fucking time.
Converse.
I used to have those Seattle socks, you know, with the skyline on it.
Like, yo,
Converse, bro. I have so many pictures of me in that.
Really?
It's ridiculous. Khaki shorts, black hoodie,
fucking
Seattle socks, and Converse. That was my move every single day.
That's dope as shit.
I was like, yup.
Yo.
That's my shit.
Because
Because I was insecure. Because I was always the fat kid. I was always a little chubbier, and it was just like, yeah, no one in my family is small, but it's like, I'm not small at all.
Yeah,
I'm
large. Do you ever feel burdened by it? Like in my but in my opinion, I feel like with your amount of weight. I'm sorry, sir.
Don't be.
You're
We're having a conversation.
I know facts, but you're perfect, dude. It's like you have your energy. Is fucking
feel
awesome
that
as shit.
because I've always been a little bit
that.
larger, and so it's like it's kind of who I am now. But at the same time, like for health reasons, obviously, I want to get smaller. Like the other day, we were out on my deck, and so the wood on the deck has been like aging and like it's been on there for a long ass time.
Shout out to that fucking piece of wood that's just like.
Shout out to the piece of wood.
Just destroyed, sitting out in the front of the fucking deck over there.
So it was like rotted
chairs.
through, but I stepped on it like wrong because I knew it was there, but I stepped on it wrong,
You did it on
like heel
purpose.
first, and it broke. And I was like, "Fuck, dude! Like I'm never gonna hear the end of this shit." I go, "You fat ass, ha ha ha." But I was
Wait,
like,
when
damn.
was that? What?
That was a few nights ago.
Oh,
No one
I thought
said
I
it,
called-
but I was
yeah,
like,
yeah, that's what you're.
I was thinking it in my head. I was like, God damn, I'm fucking fat.
Oh my no.
God damn it. And I felt
That's
like really
too
bad, but I was like, you know what, fuck it. I don't really care. Like, I
Yeah.
mean, it happened. I can't go back and change it.
Yeah,
So,
exactly. Yeah, you gotta deal with
Deal with it.
Yeah, that's the thing.
But yeah,
it's
back to what we're talking about, uniforms and shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I want to go
Close
back
that
to, I want
segment.
to. Not even close. I want to get another.
We'll go back to that.
No, I want to just let me explain my experience.
All right, go for it.
Yeah. So, when I was in Arizona, I think I don't know why we were wearing clothes and shit. Like it didn't matter. Like everybody was. It was just dope shit. Like casual, you know, casual kids doing whatever the fuck they do at that certain age. Of like, what was it, fucking 12 or something? So this other kid, fucking walked up to this other kid. And he made fun of him because he was like poor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's fucked up because like we're all just fucking kids, but there's always that one kid that's
Yeah.
I don't know, but that happened and he was making fun of him because he was poor and the school took this subject and they were like, okay, what the fuck do we do? Like this is like, yo, we like this looks bad in
Make
our
everyone
school.
like equal.
Yeah, exactly. So we can't like because I bet they're talking like, oh, this still happens. Like that's good though. That's good that there was somebody. It's still gonna happen though.
Yeah.
Like, you can't change that. Like
Obviously.
you gotta actually change instead of putting a Band-Aid on it and then
You
calling
have to
it
fix
good.
the actual issue.
Yeah, it's a virus.
Yeah,
in a way, you know.
and I
You
think
gotta actually
that's
cure
the
it.
root of how all those like uniform things start because that was how it started at our school. Obviously, it wasn't with my grade, but it was like generations previous. Like that was a problem, and so they said, "All right, how can we eliminate this factor?"
But it was fucked up when I was going through it because like I was instantly just like, what the fuck? I can't wear a red shirt. I can't match in a way. Like I remember I was poor and I literally just remember being out in the front of the school and the car pulled up and they're like, yo, you want some free? Like it was my mom needed clothes, so she called like the school advisors or some shit and they gave us a bunch of uniforms, which looked pretty dope. But I just felt comfortable in them. You know, I just felt like a normie. It felt like I couldn't be unique.
Yeah, you were conforming.
I was boom. Like at first time, I felt just like controlled. Like I couldn't express myself.
I feel
especially
like
through color or just clothes. I being in that and having that feeling sucked ass. Couldn't change it, you know.
I feel like that is like
I fought against it though. I was always wearing some other shit or like I remember like having a hoodie and my main excuse was like, I'm poor, bitch. Don't leave me the fuck alone. I'm poor. And they'd be like, oh shit, the poor situation again. This nigga's poor. We can't tell him to put on something he can't afford.
dog moved, now the camera moved.
Oh shit. Athena over here. I got it.
Yeah, I got my dog laying behind the computer.
Being a goof. It's like I'm gonna rest it on Athena. You better not move again. Oh, it's just my actual phone. I'm a goob.
There we go.
Yeah, oh my god.
All right. But yeah, you had like a different experience with it because you saw it happen as it rolled out. It was always that way.
Yeah.
So I think that's one way our experience
it's like having something taken from you, and then you're in your experience, it's like going through it, and it's I feel like it's less what's it called? It's less like extreme. You know, when you're going to it and everybody's the same, it's like peaceful, like it's an already thing that's been established.
But I think it really like
which isn't like
we use the way we dress to express ourselves. Exactly. So obviously I rock the Hawaiian shirts all the time, jeans, Timberlands or boots.
You can't take a Chinese person, you know, a bunch of just different ethnic people, like African American, you know, person in Japan that's been experiencing the arts. You're still fucking Yankees and like imagine.
Yeah, it strips you down a little bit and makes you like
of your name
conform.
Almost. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's kind of fucked up, but I understand it.
Yeah.
You know,
it's not like one of those things that are bad, but it feels like controlling and like mind fucking. It always has you sitting down like.
And it is an aspect of control because if you're all similar, you don't get singled out. groupthink essentially. Like,
Yeah,
it
exactly.
becomes an order. Like you follow, boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, yeah.
Once you take that order, it's easier to take further orders down the line. So
And they're all practically all look the fucking same, so you can all just like they all if you know what they have, and they'll have the same shit.
Yeah.
You know, coming in with the same shit, and you can take the better ones that it can take in knowledge and put them in a group, and it's easier to like organize people, I guess. You know?
yeah. Yeah, I see that.
I wouldn't stay too close. That's kind of stupid. I don't know what I was getting at, but
But it's an interesting thought, like how much
Yeah.
the way we dress affects us in our everyday life. Because like obviously I dress
But-
a certain
but-
way.
But imagine that though. What if we had to live life to where you cannot come outside with anything other than like some simple ass like a turtleneck, fucking probably like, you know, suit pants,
Our hoodies allowed.
huh? No
hoodies
hoodies,
allowed.
no hoodies.
I wouldn't do it. I'd
That's
riot.
why a society like that though. Imagine.
Yeah, it would be fucked up because yeah, we are individuals and we all express ourselves differently.
Mm.
So obviously you wear like
Yeah.
vintage clothes and stuff, and I rock like Tommy Bahamas and just
Yes,
Hawaiian
for sure.
shirt.
Yeah.
I love Hawaiian shirts. I like the flower pattern. They look nice. They're comfortable. They're
I know.
breathable. Because a fat fucker like me, I get very warm. So a Hawaiian shirt, nice.
If you guys want to gift anything to Tanner, that's the one thing.
Yeah, send us
Like, that's what
Hawaiian
I'm-
shirts.
Yeah.
I'm a
Hawaiian
size.
shirts and ice cream bars, dude. Hawaiian shirts and ice cream. That's all I care about.
Give us a
Hawaiian shirts and ice cream
sponsor.
bars. Please.
But
I want to touch up on something that's like to make money wise. Like, I feel like
you
how
fucking sell
iPhone.
out.
Not even, man. No, no, we're not fucking getting a sponsorship just yet. But it's like
Or art. No.
not yet. That's dude. If we get a chance to like make money, it's not being a sellout. I think it's more just like
It's taking advantage of an opportunity
Yeah,
more than selling
exactly.
out. Obviously, if you're like
it's
pushing products.
using what we have for its worth.
Yeah, if you're like,
You know.
wow, I could not function without Doritos chips.
Did you guys shave?
Did
Get
you
the
shave
fucking
yet?
Blah blah blah
If
blah
you
blah blah.
shave,
blah.
you better shave with this razor specifically, or you'll die. Like shilling out like that, I feel
You get
is,
them
like,
every
really
week.
selling out.
Yeah.
But like, if you're just like, hey guys, these people sponsored us. Check out their products. This is what they are.
Mhm.
That I feel is reasonable, and like especially if it's a product you believe in.
Yeah.
Like,
Wait, hold on real quick.
It's a lot
I
easier.
honestly feel like it'd be dope if we just move the laptop right here. And I
You
think
just-
the sound quality would be better, like
maybe
we'll see.
we'll do it. Fuck
Be
it.
nice.
All right,
I want to get in the shot.
there. Now you guys can see our audio.
Yeah, don't hack it, please.
Don't hack.
We're
my
not
audio.
Playboy Cardi. Just don't hack.
Don't
our
hack
shit.
us.
Mhm. But
Yeah.
I don't know. What are the, I don't know. It's crazy how the world's gonna fucking end or like begin again. I don't know why I'm saying that, but just that's what I'm thinking, I guess. What?
You didn't see that.
You didn't.
Oh,
wait, no. Okay, I just remembered what the fuck I was thinking about. The Apple company. I feel like they don't have good, like, what do you call them? People like that. They're in a conference room trying to figure out ideas and shit.
PR,
Huh? A PR?
PR, or like idea people.
Idea people. You don't even know what they're called, but like
Product designers,
product designers. That too, but like,
engineers, I guess.
Product
Product
designers.
engineers.
Yeah, product engineers. But like,
I'm sure there's a more delicate way of putting that than just those
it's innovators.
innovators.
Yeah, boom.
Yeah.
So like, I feel like they're not innovating right with the iPhone. They're just like better technology, better because at one
Yeah.
point it gets to the point to like where watches like you can put huge functions in them and like have them over super complex, but
I have
they
this
work
for you.
the same thing. They work.
Yeah.
They put out the same time, and it doesn't matter. Like our phones, it's gonna get to a point to where it's still gonna touch the internet at the same speed that the other phone can do.
Yeah,
you know what I
and
mean?
I think-
it's just the image.
I think
so,
it's the amount of time that they have to innovate, because
they're putting
we
out
expect
phones.
a new phone every fucking year.
I don't think it. I feel like I don't even.
I
expect
think
it
if
that
we
way.
had-
it comes on so fast. I
Yeah,
feel like it happens like.
I barely have time to adjust to the one that I have, and they're coming out with something
Everybody
new.
come out and do it. It's like what
I
the
sound
fuck?
like a fucking boomer there, but it's true. Like they put out a new fucking thing every single year,
I
and it's
feel
like
like isn't
it doesn't really
it's-
change.
Mm.
And so, like, if we gave them more time, like Call of Duty,
Don't you
and
feel like
shit,
it's going too fast though?
yeah, it definitely is.
It's like okay.
Not the
slow-
innovation. I'm just talking about like
the actual
because
speed of the production.
our society is a consumer society.
Yes, yeah.
So we consume.
I
we
fully
like to
admit
consume.
I'm a consumer. Like,
Oh yeah,
I've
I
seen
am
it.
too.
You know
Everyone
what I mean?
is.
Yeah, facts.
So
Yeah.
on some level, there's people that are obviously higher on that list than others, like hype beasts and shit. They consume everything.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you get like just people, like
yeah,
regular
people. Like, oh, I like that.
But it's
I'll
like
buy that to
we
show off for my
consume at a
friends.
rate that is they're unable to keep up with.
Yeah, exactly. And
'Cause
then not even like that.
we expect something new.
Other companies are competing with each other.
Oh yeah, and so they're
you know what I mean?
competing
They're
with
like
each
oh,
other
like,
on who can do it
they
the
want
fastest,
this,
the cheapest.
They know they're gonna want that, and the company's like, okay, who's gonna put it out first to get the most money?
Yeah, it's the
Like
fastest and the cheapest way to put it out. And so every year, if they don't hit that dollar sign, boom, profits go down.
Literally
Shit
like
starts struggling.
the Xbox and the PlayStation.
Yeah, I mean,
if the Xbox went out, I would cry. If the Xbox got bankrupt, which will never happen, Xbox rules. Fuck PlayStation. We just lost like half our crowd. We just lost like half our crowd.
you started a gang war in our comment
I'm
section.
cutting that off. Purple gang or blue? No, is it purple gang or green
You
gang?
can't cut anything.
Purple
This is a
squad or green
podcast.
squad.
You're not allowed.
I know we can't. I feel like politically one day when I start getting into politics, which I feel like would be in like.
Are you not politically active now?
Dude, no. I was talking to one of my coworkers and I told him like, yo, were you politically active in my age? And he was like, hell no, I was just living life. But now.
How old was this gentleman?
He's like, how old is he now? He's like 40. He's like really just 40, probably 30ish. Yeah, 40.
So 40.
And
You'd be growing up in like.
He grew up around when I want to say Clinton. Yeah, he said, I don't know. He said Bush or Clinton. Either one of those.
Well, there's Bush Senior and there's Bush Junior. Obviously, it wouldn't be
like,
Bush Junior. He'd probably be like in his 20s if it was Bush Junior. So
I'd
it'd probably have to be like Bush Senior.
Yeah. Good move. Good. Yeah, but like with him, especially with me and like the whole the crowd for ages, I feel like you'll get political the older you're.
And obviously, it comes about when you start paying into the factor. Obviously,
when you're paying taxes on a large rate on a huge scale, you're like, okay. Like 500 out of my paycheck for like holy shit.
Yeah, let me learn what this is going to.
And then you're like, okay, this president wants more taxes? Okay.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, fuck that guy, okay. You know what I mean?
I mean, unless you believe in that. Like socialism, they believe in higher taxes.
And I wouldn't I'm glad I'm not glad I'm paying taxes, but I know what it's going towards. Even though it's like
a lot of times we don't. Like, they lost $1 trillion or something like that.
Over some stupid shit, wasn't it?
No. They just lost it. Oops, all berries.
I was just walking by and just lost.
I just dropped that $1,000
trillion. Just dropped $1 trillion. A bunch of like almost half of America made for us.
Jeez, Mom, what do you want me to do? Burn everything? Gosh.
My bad. Did you pay for that for no reason? I just lost it. You know what I mean? Were you working your ass off and I just took $60 from your paycheck that you could use to feed your children?
Oops, all gone.
Whoops. That's fucked up. I know with
that
how
paycheck
big
you're
taxes.
having? No more. No more of that.
No more.
Mine.
Give me your paycheck.
Listen here, you're going to pay a certain amount of taxes. Don't worry about how much. You just got to do it when you do it, all right? And if you don't pay it, I send your ass to jail. All right?
Oh, facts. Yeah.
Living off tax dollars. You ever think about that? That fucks up your head a little bit, huh?
Fucks it up, right, man?
Because you're paying taxes. Or if you're in jail, you're not paying taxes. And you're living off tax dollars.
It sucks.
You're a negative.
Or you gotta you take the mommy, you know, you fucking she's
take
living
the
off
mom.
Yeah, single fucking mom, you know, no dad. Just give us some fucking what's that called?
Oh
my god. I know. Oh, dude. I wish I can grab some
financial aid.
That too, and it's like food stamps and something else.
EBT.
I remember like making a joke. I was like, "That's why your mom lives off of this." Fuck you.
Welfare.
Yeah, welfare queens, yes.
Welfare queens.
That's what you fucking call bitches that live off of welfare.
I'm gonna start calling you that. You fucking welfare queen.
There's been books that there's this one dude. Oh,
I'm gonna change Bazzy's name to welfare queen.
What the fuck? He doesn't make anything off of that, dude. Trust me. Man, if I could tell you guys about one thing is that if you grow up in like a fucked up state, like I feel like if you have a smart family and they're like, okay, let's use how the government works.
Yeah.
You know, let's use like, oh, they're giving out free money. We can slide into that pool, take that free money, and just start living off of it. And that's literally what people do.
Do you think that degrades the like meaning behind it? Like if you're going through a rough time, here's this handout, and even not even
there's
a
another
handout,
person
like
like
a
using
support.
it. Yeah, yeah.
Obviously, some people look at it as a handout. Some people look at it as, I need this to survive.
Yeah, yeah.
So obviously, it depends on your perspective on that. But
I feel like it comes with intelligence though. Like with the people, if you're being handed to it because you're in a tough situation, which is really what that is. Let's say that same guy that was in that tough situation was really smart, and he was like, I'm gonna get some orphans. Boom, you get some orphans, you make some money off of them. Like, you know,
get some orphans.
Yeah. But you know they make money off of them, right?
Orphans. Yeah, they get paid.
Fucking
hella. Take care of them.
You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know if it's hella.
Yeah.
I feel like it's livable,
it's good.
but I don't think it's hella.
Yeah, I don't think it's hella in it.
I just feel like that kind of degrades like the meaning behind it. Like it was there to help people that were struggling. Like I think they implemented it after the Great Depression, where like people were starving, and so like welfare and Social Security, they started adding those programs to not only reinvigorate the economy, but like to bring stability back to the land. Because during the Great Depression, shit got kind of wild. Yeah, people weren't working, kind of like now.
Dude, you know so much. Dude, you know so much about the Great Depression, dude. Like, I'm glad I have you here because I'm over here. Like, if I was in a group of friends that just didn't know shit, and we're just like, oh, we're just chilling, dude. We're going through a recession. Like, yeah, we don't know what the fuck's happening. Like, I literally had to look up what the Great Depression was on YouTube, and I still didn't really grasp it. I know what it is. I know it's just like it's a prolonged recession that leads into, you know, because it's such a long recession that leads into depression. Yeah, and it crashes.
Yeah, so everything basically goes defunct. You're shit out of luck. SOL.
What would happen now if that happened? What do you think? What would be your visualization?
Personally,
explain that. Give me the bit.
Kind of like what happened in Venezuela recently.
Sponsors.
Don't show that. I think personally it would be something like what happened in Venezuela when their economy collapsed. Like people started like going crazy and like doing weird shit.
Like guns crazy? Like
rioting, looting. That's a very big possibility because even during the LA riots.
In America?
Yeah, LA riots. They fucking rioted and looted. Same with Katrina. They rioted, they looted. I say they. That's going to be perceived badly, but
that's
they
what
as in people.
What else are you going to pronounce them as? It's showing because like what else? How else are you going to put them or like explain them? It's weird.
Yeah.
We're gonna get on social justice warriors. Trust me, we're hitting that subject. We're hitting social justice warriors. We're hitting
got
fucking.
A lot of shit to talk
why
about.
do you have to call her there, here, it's that? Like we're gonna. It's.
Later on.
Yeah.
Not right now.
Yeah, because that's a huge.
That's a lot to get into.
Yeah.
That's like you gotta be a little bit high to talk about that.
Yeah. I want there's most definitely gonna be tons of laughs in that.
Yeah, it's gonna be fucked up. I already know.
And a bit of respect. I'm gonna be honest, and a bit of respect.
Yeah, a bit of respect.
But if the world went through a depression, keep on going.
Yeah, so I feel like we would go kind of crazy because we've never had.
What would be the first thing to look at to be like, okay, this shit's about to go down? You know what I mean?
Look at what happened when it first started. So this whole COVID-19 thing. So people started overstocking or stocking up. Not even overstocking. They just started buying up more resources than what normally happens.
I'm seeing toilet paper in stores now.
Yeah. So obviously the supply has caught up to the demand. And so like the system that we have in place right now is called the just-in-time delivery system. So as soon as that product is getting low, boom, they get out on reorder, starts coming back in.
I know.
Yeah. But obviously, if everyone goes, oh shit, we need some toilet paper, everyone goes out to buy it, and there's not enough to go around because everyone, let's say in the store in a week, 7 people buy toilet paper. All right, you got 7 or 8 or 10 on the shelf. Yeah, just fine. 87 people come in to buy toilet paper. You got 14 rolls or whatever. Gone. There's not enough to go around. Yeah, exactly. So people start getting more desperate. They start being more criminally active.
That's your depiction with
I
guess a good example would be like food. You know what I mean? What would happen if people like, okay, fuck toilet? I feel like it would be so fucked up. It would flip if it wasn't.
It's what happened in Venezuela.
It was food. What if there were memes and it's like, oh, the food's gone, blah blah blah. Yeah, it should be fucked.
It happened in Venezuela because Venezuela is a socialist country, and so when their shit started collapsing, like there's a certain amount of
rely on other
it's from the government and shit. Oh, okay. So socialism is basically a more direct form of government. It's a more overbearing form of government, and it's a lot to get into. but just that's how their economy was set up. So they started like going out to get food, and as food started running out because no one was paying, because no one was working, then they started eating like dogs. They started eating zoo animals. When it got that bad, they started eating shoes made out of leather.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, like what they did on the fucking.
Like mass hunger is the most. Scariest thing about that, like, cause you're
never trust someone on an empty stomach, because that's the most dangerous person. They want to feed themselves.
Because you're dying at that point. You're an animal at that point. You're literally
your body is trying to do self-preservation. Mm-hmm. So, fuck you and your whole family. I need to eat.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? I'm gonna kill you. Take your stuff.
So I can feed my family. Yeah, and have them survive.
Exactly.
Because we're like in an animal aspect. Like I'm not gonna have my bloodline just die from hunger.
Exactly.
So I'm living right now, so I'm gonna need to get that to survive. Plus, it's painful. Plus, I don't.
It's rough. It's not a fun way to go by any stretch of the imagination. But yeah, I think that's really the sign, is when the food starts running out. Because just like in the Great Depression, there's shit happening now that happened during the Great Depression. There was a video that I saw of, there was this giant field of like onions or potatoes or something, and they just dumped it all there because they have no one to like harvest it. They have no one to like take it to, because stuff is breaking down.
Yeah.
So the line is breaking down. So
nobody's really working.
The demand,
nobody's working to deliver the onions. Nobody's working it.
Yeah. So stuff is coming apart at the seams. So it stays stagnant, and then it just, we can't sell it because no one comes here to get their potatoes. They go to the store, and there's a disconnect
not even
there.
Open because nobody's working at the store. And fucking even
it's a big disconnect, and it causes a lot of problems. So would
you think that people that are actually growing this shit are like, okay, you're not working for this shit, this is free, you're literally just helping for the common man? Like,
again, humanitarianism, it's great in an idea, but in practice it often falls short.
I know, but like if
ideally,
let's say you're a man with a huge farm and you're growing potatoes. Simple as that. And potatoes keep people alive because they need food to eat, and everybody's starving, right? Let's say you have enough potatoes to give.
Thought potatoes killed people.
Huh?
Thought potatoes killed. Potato murder.
Potato murder.
But yeah, so potatoes feed people. Obviously, it's food.
Yeah,
so.
and you were the farmer, right?
Yeah.
So now you're not getting money for it, and now you're just actually just giving.
You're giving it away.
Yeah, you're giving it away for free, and like you're at that point, you're like, you would have to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but look at it this way. I mean, yeah, that's a good way to look at it.
I don't know how to.
But
there's so much huge.
You can only do that for so long.
Yeah.
Everything costs money.
You run out of crop. Yeah.
You run out of money to fuel the tractors and everything.
Yes.
Because a lot of people, they don't pick their own food. Yeah. No one picks their own food. You grow food, but that's different.
On a huger scale, it's
on a much larger scale.
When there's huge.
You're a very microcosm of that thing.
Yeah.
So the macro.
I can only imagine
a giant farm.
If like you run out of fuel and like you're like, okay, I need fuel to feed these free mouth motherfuckers and give them free food. And where am I gonna get the fuel? Hopefully there'll be.
You could trade, you could barter, and it goes into that system, because when the system collapses,
if you
we start going up on different we start using different economies. So obviously the black market pops up, like in North Korea right now. They have their main economy, and then they have like the black market of stuff that you can't get in North Korea normally. So we would start changing more to that system, because the money that we have is paper.
Well, black market. Black market. What do you mean by black? Like they.
We would just start doing a different economy. We wouldn't just use the basic economy.
In the black market they use Bitcoin for, because it's
not. No, that's the dark web and stuff. I'm just talking about a black market, so they could still use the same money.
Yeah.
It's just different goods and services than the surface economy. So like, I can go into 7-Eleven and fucking go, hey, here's a 20, give me some fruit snacks and all that shit. Or I could go to like a neighbor and be like, I'll mow your grass if you help me tune up my car.
Yeah.
So that's a transaction in a different economy.
Okay.
So
I literally just, it's funny that you say black market, because I literally learned something about it.
There's
black
different forms
black
of
market doesn't even mean online. A lot of kids think that.
Yeah.
It's in person. It's like actual,
it's just an underground economy.
Yeah.
So it's a place where you can get services that aren't provided by the normal economy.
Yeah.
And so, you could go, hey, Joe, I want to trade you my labor for your food.
Three dead squirrels that can feed you, and you can also have fur for.
Yeah.
Fix my car.
It's like that. And so, yeah, you would have to start doing stuff like that if you really wanted that system to go.
If you would
and
choose,
that's kind
though,
of socialism.
If you would choose, though, what would you choose? I'm pretty
what
sure.
What do you mean, what would I choose?
Of forms of currency. Forms
of currency?
Yeah.
Obviously, rely on precious metals. That's held value throughout time.
Exactly. So, and there's clearly plentiful amount.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And there's ways to get it too. So
back in the day, the US dollar was based on gold, so it was called the
you
gold
can literally
standard.
trade it in for gold and shit. And
yeah,
silver
but
too.
now, this is kind of going off the rails a little bit.
The dollar is
devalued because it's not backed by gold. And so it's kind of just paper now. It holds value because we believe it holds value.
Exactly.
Which is kind of deep to get into. That's a whole nother fucking thing.
But
that's it's basically like it's not reliant on anything anymore. Like it doesn't really hold any real value.
You can't trade. You can't basically trade it in for something that's actual gold or something that's actual has material. Something that's.
I mean, you could.
I mean, you're literally buying it with money, basically.
Yeah.
That's.
It only works because they believe that money is worth the gold.
I don't know my whole. That is a big subject. I know that I'm thinking about it right now, and like back in the day, once the dollar was like, it was cheap, but it wasn't really cheap. The dollar it was like what, $20 to. It wasn't like
could buy a lot of goods and services, but that was also because
$4,000 to get a car.
Yeah,
like 2 cars.
Hell, it was cheaper than that. It was a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
Because I think the currency was harder to acquire at that point because there was only a certain amount.
And jobs paid low too.
Jobs paid low, and so services would obviously have to meet that demand. Our market is a little bit inflated right now. That's why we have. Like, if you go on
I need to look inflated now.
Online,
I need to look up to understand
like
that.
Inflation.
I literally just didn't grasp that when you said
all right,
that.
so listen,
I was like,
so you know how like when they're saying like, oh, they're talking about an old property and they're like, oh, he bought it for $10,000. That's $100,000 in today's money.
Yeah.
So they say today's money versus that because we have inflated our currency, so it's a different set amount. So back then, there was a select number. So there was only like, I don't know, a couple 100,000 bills in circulation. So to acquire those, it was more. You know, there was less. So
I'm gonna be honest here, I'm zoning out.
Okay. Basically,
I was just in a bigger aspect. I'm not. I get what you mean though, but like. Are you talking like just the olden days and how they? Dude, I'm totally gonna look at this and reread on what you actually said. But okay, I get that.
Yeah.
It's probably. Honestly, it's probably because I'm tripping off like a couple.
It's okay. A couple. Yeah. So it's basically like, if I have 6 things over here, I give you 1.
Well, don't simplify. I get what you mean. I get what you mean on that. But like.
But now, if we both have. There's a lot more cans available. So if I give you 1 can, you're kind of like, what the fuck?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Where are the other cans?
I mean, they literally printed out more money.
Yeah, they printed out more money because they said,
there's so much. There's literally so much to where like it loses value over time.
Yeah, that's what happened in Germany.
Isn't that inflation in a sense?
Yeah,
you print so much.
That's basically exactly what it is.
Yeah.
So in Germany after World War II,
not even Germany. Like
they inflated their currency and it became
what was it in Africa? They gotta have like $1 million trillion bill. They printed it out and they're like,
it's like Zimbabwe or something, and it's because they just started printing out money because they thought that's what it didn't hold value anymore. So it was like, I can give you this piece of paper, but it's like, oh well. Yeah. Like in Germany post World War II, it took a wheelbarrow full of German francs or German notes
to buy some bread.
To buy a loaf of bread.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I was like, I looked at that and I was like, it was
started using it as wallpaper sometimes too because it was so low in value.
It had better purpose to be actually.
Yeah, wallpaper. That's fucking dripped.
Yeah, that's some shit. Dude, I bet an American. Actual paper to drawn was more, like had more value than a fucking dollar bill in Zimbabwe, which is okay. That's fucked up, but that's what it is. That's like the actual material. Like in exchange, our paper, American paper, just regular paper, has more value than like
Zimbabwean paper.
Yeah, than the weight. I guess in the weight, it has more value.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah,
easily. I guess
probably.
You know.
Yeah, that was a long
time ago. Do you
thing
think they're still going through that shit?
Zimbabwe?
Yeah, you think they're still?
I don't imagine they recovered.
Yeah, you think they just spread it out?
I mean, their economy's still fucked.
100 trillion. Everybody's
their
100
currency
trillion
is
billionaires.
devalued. I think the way you fix that problem is you switch currencies. That's what Germany did.
I would
like,
really,
you know what?
okay.
Fuck German francs. We're going to fucking the pound or something. I don't remember what they went off.
Isn't that? Oh man, isn't that the whole like didn't they do the cars? Like they changed the whole. No, that's originally what they're set on. But like, I know the Germans cars. The German measuring system is way different from the American measuring system.
Yeah,
and I know
the metric system versus the standard system we have here.
I know theirs is way more complex too. It's a bit better. That's all I know. I know it's just like better in a way. You know,
yeah.
Kilo like they wear your
kilometer.
Yeah.
The kilometers and meters
kilos,
and stuff like that.
Kilos.
Yeah, the metric system.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have. Fuck, I'm gonna sound like a retard now. Or an idiot.
Because we're venturing into shit we don't really know, but
yeah,
we got a good grasp.
We have the standard system here.
Yeah, but dude,
a foot.
A German's probably looking at us right now like you're fucking retard.
Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah. You wouldn't understand our pound. It looks like we have more. Like you compare kilo to like 10 pounds to a kilo. There's like 5 on the kilo and then 10 on the pound. You know what I mean? If you were like if you took some stupid ass American and you were like we have gold. Right? We have 10, let's say 8 kilos of gold, and then we have 10 pounds of gold. The American would be like, I'm gonna get the 10 pounds of gold.
Yeah, because I think that's what they understand more.
Yeah, but guess which one has more? Just guess.
Kilos. I think the
kilos. Literally 8 kilos of gold is
I think a kilo is heavier. Yeah. I'll look it up here in a second.
Yeah, it's literally half. 10 is like. If you take
because I know a kilometer is 6.2 miles or 6.3 miles roughly. So yeah, I'd imagine that the kilo is heavier than the
no dude
pound.
The kilo is actually it's lighter, not lighter, but the number is smaller than the pound. Like dude, I would literally just go on Google and say put kilo and pound. It's pretty. I like it. I don't know.
Oh, it's porn.
For
I don't watch porn. What are you talking about?
For the what the fuck is it called? For the for weightlifting, they have kilos. They use kilos.
Yeah, so a kilogram is
more accurate.
Is 2 pounds, 2.2 pounds. So
for how much though?
For 1 pound.
It's 2.2 pounds.
Yeah, so.
Oh,
1 kilogram. 1 kilogram is heavier than 1 pound because a kilogram is 2.2 pounds. So it's heavier.
Yeah.
So if someone offered you
basically
10 kilos of cocaine, you'd want that
instead of
10 pounds of cocaine.
Yeah, that's so
drugs.
Bam. This shit's insane.
Yeah, but
so basically, yeah, it works. It's like if you just watch this stupid ass American, like okay,
yeah, you can scam people with that
easily, and it's their choice, dude.
Yeah,
so it's using their own unacknowledgement or like uneducated base of knowledge.
Like if I offered you a pound or a dollar, which one would you take?
For what pound as in what?
A pound,
like based off
the
what?
English pound, the British pound.
Dude, honestly, pound. I'm pretty sure the English pound is more.
Yeah.
So
it's like $1.15.
More?
No, it's just $1.15, so it's like 15 cents more. Or it's way more expensive than that. I don't fucking remember.
I think
but I know it's
that.
more expensive than our dollar.
If their currency is more, is valued more. Do you think they're better in a way? These currencies, everybody rules off of currency. Now I wouldn't say they're better in a way, but they like literally.
I offer you the counter argument that what does almost every single country use in terms of like the global scale? U.S. dollar.
U.S. dollar? What do you mean? Like
so, like if they measure something, they measure it in U.S. dollars. When you're doing a business transaction, most of the time it's in U.S. dollars.
Yeah, that's true.
Unless you're dealing in a foreign country with that country, then you deal with pounds. But if you were trading between countries, most of the time it's the U.S. dollar. That's
saying something. So I mean, obviously we're up there.
Domination.
Yeah,
we control a lot. Because
but it's value. You know, we have the. I guess. No, China has quantity.
They have definitely more people than
England has quality. I like there's literally a lot of designer brands.
I agree with that.
You know what I mean? You gotta hand that to them. Every American should literally when if we take an equal person from the U.S., an equal person from England, and they're walking side to side, I would easily, as an American, I'd be easily like, okay, he's valued. I valued him as a higher.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
And obviously, I think that plays into a factor of like,
Currency-wise.
not only that, but just like it's foreign, so we are more invested in like, ooh.
So
So
if it was
you
like a
look at-
hot foreign bitch, yeah, I'm like, okay, that's exotic.
But like,
you know,
you know
I'll take
how
that.
like in an advertisement, if it's an American voice versus like a British voice,
Mm.
you're more inclined to buy the British voice because it's like, ooh, something exotic, something
Yeah.
fancy.
I can
Because
show
we
off to my
associate
I can
them.
show off to my friends like, oh, look at her voice.
Yeah.
I think I might have just missed the bill for the general on my insurance payment, but
Just
I
pay
was
it.
chilling. It's my wallet's in my like, I don't know. It's on my phone. I'll do it later, but
Yeah, just pay it tomorrow.
I paid today. Fuck, I missed it.
You can still pay it.
This
They give
before
you a
this
grace
bo-
period.
This, isn't before the 4th like fucked up? Isn't like I missed it basically? It's the 4th, right?
Some, I don't know. But,
before the 4th.
I think
fuck.
it's you can. I think they
Oh,
give you a leniency period.
It's
So
fucking
just
better,
do it
dude.
tomorrow.
I just thought about just hopping off insurance and just in general because I
Fuck insurance, by the
dude,
way.
they're scammers. They're literally scammers.
They charge
They
young
literally-
men more.
It's so fucked up.
It's
Oh,
really
if
fucked
we got
up if you want to
that's
get into
literally
it.
that's a whole conversation we have. We should literally
We
have
should do an
something else.
episode on that because
Yes.
it's really fucked up.
It is. I was talking
My
to a coworker
insurance is
about
like
it. Let's just
$300
touch up on it a bit. I was talking to a coworker about it. He literally told me like we're giving money away for free. He
Yeah.
said this man this man hasn't crashed for 20 fucking years of his life, and he said he's giving away thousands of dollars practically for nothing.
It's
like
about
if
an
a cop
idea.
if a cop pulls you over and says, "You have insurance?" Yeah, I pay your insurance, man. And he's like, "All right, go." You know, or some shit like
Yeah.
that. It's like
It's
what a
it's
retard.
about the
You pay for
idea of
insurance?
security. So you want to be secure that if in case something happens,
Mm.
more than likely you're not going to have that happen, but it is statistically possible.
What is that? What is it? I feel like that has a name. Or like it's a theory, not a theory in a way, but like the fear of a cause, and so you prepare
It's
for
human
it.
nature, man.
I mean, yeah,
Because we're always scared of what could happen.
death.
So it's like
That's a huge.
I want
topic,
to
too.
preserve
Huge
myself.
topic. Yeah, yeah.
I want to preserve everything I have. So obviously, if there's an
Well,
outside threat, you want to. It's a cost risk analysis, basically. You go, does having this make it safer? And so the idea of you paying these people a couple hundred every month
yeah.
to cover, like, oh, if I total
Financially
my car,
safer. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
like if
if I
let's
total
say-
my
let's say-
car, I'm
let's
not
say
going
if
to just
you-
go buy
yeah.
another car. I'm going to have
Yeah.
them replace it because I've been paying them so many months in a row.
Mm.
Hey,
I
take care of me. I took care of you guys when you wanted my money. I paid it. Where's my protection at? And
Yeah,
then they
exactly.
kind of use that.
and they front up the money. And
Yeah.
they establish that.
Yeah.
It's basically like in a state where there's a lot of hurricanes, you gotta have hurricane protection.
Yeah,
on
because
your
if you
house.
don't have hurricane insurance and you live in a hurricane zone, you're a fucking idiot.
You can't.
You're a fucking
I would
dumbass.
be the type of guy to get hurricane insurance right when it's gonna happen, like
Yo,
a month
They'd
after.
hate
Like,
you.
all right,
Yo.
I'm getting this shit.
You know what? Have you ever
Cover
thought
all
about
this
this?
shit. Did you think they covered for the fucking like half
Like
a
Hurricane
million?
Katrina?
Yeah, you think they covered for all
I
those
think they
people?
covered a certain amount. I think they run out of money at a certain point and go,
Yeah, you know.
sucks for you.
Yeah, we don't have
Should
any
have
more
filed
money.
your claim faster.
Thank you for the money.
dumbass.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Keep paying us, by the way.
By the way, it might be another hurricane.
Yeah, I think that.
They would go bankrupt. You think?
Oh yeah, probably.
Yeah,
They had to be bailed out. I think in 2000. I don't know what
It
year.
gets to a point to on
Was Katrina
paper
2004?
around there. I don't know why I'm being like two.
It was Bush, so it would have
Dude,
had
you're
to been.
smarter than me. I wouldn't
It would have had to been
The president
before
was-
2008 because that's when Barack took over. So it would have been
Oh, what?
during Kurt Bush's presidency.
What was after Hurricane Katrina? Hurricane like I know it was like Sienna, not Sienna, but some type of hurricane, like the most recent one, which was
There was Hurricane Sandy at one point.
Wasn't that in 2008? I'm pretty sure. Wasn't that in
No.
2008? 2019?
2000. That was a few years back.
A few.
I think it was like 2015.
Like I'm thinking 2018. When you
maybe?
said 2018,
15,
a
16?
lot of memories came up, and I'm honestly in 2018. I think there was a hurricane going down. So
There probably was.
I
There was
know.
Hurricane
I know.
like Matthew and shit last year.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was gonna talk about like, so different environments, like different housing. So like, if you live in a hurricane environment, why wouldn't you go towards like a stone house versus a wooden house? Because
This
like,
isn't a fucking piglets, dude. Who can afford?
no, but like I'm just
why
saying
not,
like
why not just go on
architecture
a
based
higher,
on where you're at.
Well, that's like
higher
that's
level
like,
isn't going to help you from a
that's,
hurricane.
That's
it's
like
a
moving
hurricane.
out. That's like moving out. You can't afford it financially. Like it's like
No,
saying,
but I'm saying if that was a more common practice, building it in a more sturdy. If you put it on a sturdier, like you build a sturdier house, so like you build it structurally more sound than just a regular house like this.
What about the floods? Well, a higher plane would be better, but what about the floods? Boom.
What about the floods?
What if the floods happen?
You live in a hurricane and a flood zone?
Yeah.
And you're an idiot.
So you're just living. You were born, and your mom and dad lives there. You're working a job there.
That's
putting down a mortgage.
Move.
Oh my god, we live next to the sea. It's like saying when the
I don't live on the coast, do I?
Erupts.
You know why I don't live on the coast? One, because I can't afford it, and two, that's just a stupid thing.
Yeah.
Stupid. You want to get a tsunami washing out your house? You better live in a fucking fish tank.
You gotta get. I see what you mean. Like,
but
instead of insurance. Paying all that money for insurance on a house.
No, you can still pay that, but I'm talking about build a certain structure based on the environmental factor you're going to face.
I feel like it's not the structure. I feel like it's the elevation. I feel like you just got to get at a higher peak and then build.
It's not going to help a tornado, though. Well, elevation won't help a tornado. What are you going to do? Go in the fucking sky?
I feel like everything's happened down here. Tornadoes throw everything around down here, and it lands down here. If you get at a higher elevation to where all the, you know what I mean? Think about it.
Tornadoes are fucking vertical.
They're high.
Win.
You're gonna get hit by it. I'm just saying, why not build at a higher? I'm just saying, like
it's still
it helps to build at a higher elevation. You know, it would help.
So what are you gonna do? Add fucking 10 feet to every fucking square inch of this country? Build it up a little bit?
No, I'm saying just go to a higher place. Fuck that. Fuck the people.
So they're all gonna live on a fucking mountain?
Not they, me. Like wouldn't one singular, me and the fam. You know, fucking.
Yeah, but it has to be a solution for more than just one people.
Well, I didn't know. Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
I thought you were just getting out of.
That's what I'm saying. Build certain structures to withstand certain events.
That's literally buildings, though.
That's
the house. That's literally
follow the same design. Like, if you look at a house here, you look at a house in fucking Florida. It's basically the same. I mean, they have a few different factors. Most of those
some
houses have a
I know
swimming
for sure,
pool and
like
shit.
Some of the patios. I know
they have covered patios. I like that. I went to to Memphis and shit for my birthday last year.
Covered? You say covered?
Yeah, like they have screen doors and shit and screens around it.
Oh, I see.
So like bugs don't get at you and shit.
Oh yeah.
So like build it like that's an
what's
example.
Under them? They're structured on the like this metal stuff. I don't know. It's called.
Yeah,
it literally prevents against hurricanes.
Yeah,
I built it before
and floods and shit.
Yeah, no, mostly hurricanes.
They build up though in Florida. Like they have like higher foundations because like flooding and shit.
In Florida?
Yeah, all around.
You think that would help? Yeah.
I mean, yeah, if your house is above the flood.
What if some dude fucked up and you built it like 2 inches lower?
Then they fucked up. And you got a fucked up
water.
house. That sucks.
Like
I don't really know what to say to that.
It's not your house is flooded, but you still have a stream, pools of water, and
you got shit like all around. It's kind of fucked.
It fucked up your whole electrical system, which it was gonna do regardless.
Yeah, I feel like that's just a bad situation. But like, really, if you build a structure to withstand shit like that, like if you build a stone house that's more structurally sound.
That's how you fix the problem. Is the structure of it all.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, so if you had a house on the coast, like build it to withstand a tsunami versus like, let's just build a wood house. Okay. Go for it.
No. I was gonna say some Steve Brand. Keep going.
What were you gonna say?
I was like, this. You know, teachers like this is like I'm not listening to you. Like the presence of it is like I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like I hate that because it's like I can't do it now because you know what I mean. That's the
and a lot of times it's just they want you to appear like you're listening.
More presentable.
So I can sit like this and listen to you. It's more of a comfortable position to think in.
Yeah, exactly.
It's interesting how they do that though.
Yeah, I hate how they like shunned it, but okay. Like with the structures of houses and how they're built on, like not like that. Fuck, I don't want to get on that. I want to get on like how what actually happened. They're moved in trailer homes. Bunch of people like boom right away. Houses where everything was just fucking destroyed. Houses couldn't withstand with what the actual hurricane was tearing down. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
fucking shit the fuck up. What about it was like, that's how you really solve that problem. Is just next time when you build it, just actually build a house that has great infrastructure. And like
so like if you build a cement house, it's going to be more sturdy than you building a wood house. So
cement, though?
Obviously, concrete, anything, something heavier so that it doesn't just pick it up and toss it around. Probably if they didn't build it correctly.
Yeah,
Flying concrete around
Bigger,
probably
big.
isn't fun.
Yeah.
But you look at like
or fucking sharks, dude. Have you seen?
don't bring up Sharknado.
Sharknado.
Don't do that.
Nah,
Don't fucking.
I was
do that
thinking
to me.
about it. How
Don't fucking do that.
Sharknado.
They die in
Sharknado
that
3.
They would die. They would suffocate and
You
die.
never know. What if they got enough water going through them?
They would suffocate.
Sharks
and
stay
die.
alive for pretty. Fishes stay alive for pretty long out of the water.
They would suffocate.
long
and
enough.
die. It's
to
a vacuum.
do some damage.
Oh, brought up shark fucking NATO.
I didn't
God
even see
damn
it.
you.
I didn't even see it, but I just know it's a
God
thing.
damn it, you. No, but like, you look at a city after a hurricane has gone through, right? It
Yeah,
doesn't
and
pick
it's-
up like the sidewalk and shit.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's different than an actual house.
The
but
roads
like,
are-
certain
the roads
buildings
are-
are left
it's-
alone. Like
yeah.
a metal building is a lot more sturdy than like a wooden store.
Would be
So
a good
it tosses
example
up the
of
shit.
something that, like, we really need to look up and have
We
these queued
could.
up. You know, like
But,
actual structures that stayed up.
Is that still recording? I think so. Yeah.
Oh,
it is.
thank God.
How long have we been recording?
Yeah, right?
for?
Is it saying what is that?
1,986 seconds.
Like, I'm hoping that's more than an hour.
I think it is.
Yeah, fucking big nice.
Yeah, it's got to be something like that.
You want to stop it there?
No, we can keep going. I still got shit to talk about.
Same. I can go.
We can go on for a long time. We could split it up into 2 fucking episodes if we really felt like it.
Actually, yeah, no, yeah.
So, yeah, just build structures to where they withstand certain elements. Like if you're in a more fire-prone area, don't build a fucking wood house.
Yeah, but
jackass.
obviously, yeah.
Build like a stone
We're
house.
like in the
like
same situation with 3 piglets. If you're getting attacked by a fucking wolf,
build
some
for
little
the
wolves
environment you're in versus what's normal. So it's normal to have a wooden house, outside and shit. Build something that's gonna last, you know, like a stone structure, like in Egypt and shit. You didn't see that shit like crumbling. They still got shit up now made out of stone. So it's like,
well, that's the thing though. What else are they gonna build out of wood? They built with what they had. It's not, you know.
Yeah, so build with what's in your area. So obviously there's wood everywhere because we got a lot of trees here in America.
Yeah,
but like
in Washington, we got our wood from what?
Build an underground house.
From,
fuck it.
Alaska and shit, and that became a thing, and we just got a bunch of fucking wood, and it made a business, and that's why Washington is known for wood, coffee, apples, right? What other shit? I don't know.
Got a lot of wine too.
Jeff Donham.
Jeffrey Dunham.
Jeffrey Donham.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Dahmer. Fucking.
He was in California.
Really?
Yeah, we have Ted Bundy.
Ted Bundy, yeah. Fuck. Dude,
We have DB Cooper. We have Ted Bundy.
Fucking man.
We got some cool guys. We had John Wayne Gacy. I think he was that clown that dressed up and like raped kids and fucking killed them.
Oh my god, dude! Remember when that clown thing was happening?
I remember when you got raped and killed by a clown.
No, I'm thinking where clowns are roaming the street when I was.
Oh, that was a way more fun apocalypse than what we have now.
Didn't that start in Washington? I feel like that started in Washington.
It
like
didn't
around
start
the
in
northern.
Washington.
Where did that start? That started like it was happening.
There was videos.
I feel like that happened.
I saw a video where
I just feel like that happened here, you know.
But it didn't start here. It didn't originate here.
Yeah.
It originated somewhere on the East Coast, I think.
Well, shit, it didn't. You know.
Because it's like, I really wanted
I'm
to
trying
go
to separate.
out
I'm
and
trying
drive
to like
around.
separate from. Dude, we really could.
I wanted to drive around and like hunt for clowns.
Really?
I wanted to jump a clown. I'm not even joking. I was annoyed.
I would just be like, hey, yo, if I saw one, I'm doing me. But if I saw one that pressed me, it's getting fucked.
If I saw a clown, I saw a clown without a weapon, I'd jump that fucking clown.
Oh my fuck!
What's he gonna do? Walk into the police station with a clown outfit? I got beat up.
You fucking hit me.
They'd probably shoot his ass.
Yeah.
Get that shit out of here.
He's gonna squirt you with this water flower and be like, "Oh, I'll fucking kill you."
I wanted to ride around and be like, I wanted to press a clown because it's like, what?
Have you seen those
what
videos?
the fuck are you doing?
Have you seen those
I saw
videos
one
of
get
people?
shot.
No, have you seen those? Oh, I bet. I bet. But have you seen those videos of people like driving away from clowns and they're like the clowns are running after the car? What if that car just fucking backed up?
Yeah, I put that bitch in reverse.
Yeah. Okay, you want to drive out my car?
What's he gonna do? Hit you with a tire iron? Okay, you hit him with a car.
Yeah, a whole ass vehicle.
Run over his fucking head. Oopsies.
My bad.
All berries.
Don't fucking throw it.
Yo, I love John for coming up with that. Oops, all berries.
Oh, oops, all berries.
Because it's just a fucking random thing to say.
Oops, all berries. I haven't heard him say that.
Oh my god,
John
it was all the water polo
Ramsey?
guys said it. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Shout out to John Ramsey, Big Eats.
Big Eats. Come out.
Come out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really
No,
wanted to
it
go
is
press some
Skana.
clowns.
Yeah, no, shout out John Ramsey. Fucking Skana.
I wanted to press the fuck out of some clowns, bro. I'm not
Yes.
even lying. Because it was just like, what are you doing? You're dressing up as a clown, going out and scaring like
And
random people. It's like, yeah, it's funny, but it's like,
It's
really,
the fact
after a
that
while, it
they, it's
gets
the fact that they
annoying.
know what that is and they're gonna dress up as it. You know what I mean? It's like they know like
It's a
oh, yeah,
symbol.
Yeah, right. It's like dressing up
Yeah.
as a Nazi. Like walking
Yeah,
around
it's like,
as
what
a
are you
Nazi.
doing, guy?
It's like, oh, fucking.
Heil Hitler!
Zeitfeitern!
Streichen weiter!
Zeit. Mein Kampf.
Das Juden das Feigen! I can't do that. I'm
That's
too
the shop
German.
in South Park, dude. I
Yeah.
heard that shit. Verschlurrten das Streisen. Oh, that's so funny, dude.
I can't do that.
We
I'm
need
too
to have,
German.
we need to have like German and Russian words just queued up on the side, just the fucking. I'm
Ihre
gonna refer
brachen
to
Deutsch, Naji.
Billige Deutsch.
Ihre brachen Deutsch.
I did not break in Deutsch. I do break in Swedish, though. Sweden. I think my
That's a
Swedish.
terrible
I
accent.
think my Swedish accent.
I think it's Ihre brachen
Wales-
Deutsch.
Wales
Do you
Scottish.
speak German?
I got a better Scottish accent.
Do you speak any other languages? In
Dude,
English?
I wish I was multilingual.
I dabble in
You
languages.
dabble a bit.
I learn words that I like in that language.
Yeah.
Or like I learn how to say like, do
I-
you
dude,
speak this
I
language
have
in
a
that language?
dictionary.
You fuck with people.
I have a dictionary that translates every word.
Parlez-vous français?
Dude, I wish, dude.
Parlez-vous
I
français, Naji?
if I knew some words to,
Oui.
to jump on.
Oh no?
I know accents.
Habla
This
español,
thing,
señor.
Oh my god.
Me llamo Stavro, me gusta tortugas y
speak,
queso.
yeah, I have a Scottish accent there.
You want to know about the
I mean
Scots?
about a Scottish land that I got.
But
I
you
got
don't
my,
know any Scottish
got my
fucking
shit.
words.
I don't know any Scottish words, but I do know that twist of the language,
The
the
language.
tone that
The
people
tune. You actually have a good tune.
Yes, very. I remember going on the books with the bells.
You
on
got certain words that sound good, and then you go off the
I
rails.
don't. I forget some.
If you really nail that down, you could have a really good Scottish accent and really fuck with people.
I know.
You don't have a lot of black Scottish people, I think.
You
So
don't,
they'd be
you
like,
don't.
oh my god.
I love Scotland. I know a lot of I know a good amount.
Let's go there after quarantine.
Fuck yeah, that would be lit. Dude, I know you love that shit too, dude. Conor McGregor, I saw you fucking rooting for Conor McGregor.
That's Irish.
I was
fuck.
rooting. Okay, Irish, but Irish, Scottish, Swedish.
Whoa, you're about to start a gang war here, dude.
No, I fucking love all of them. Their colors, what they do, fucking even.
What about our colors, bro?
Oh shit, dude, we're on the same side. Fuck. Okay, well, technically some of them aren't, but they were like what barbarians and fucking like if you go way back in their culture, like
You're calling
the
them
fucking
barbarians?
the fucking homeless crazy people that would fuck you up and actually become rich, and I don't fucking
Barbarians.
then the bar. They're Vikings, but not
No, Vikings were like.
Was that way long ago?
No, Vikings are like the
I don't want to say
Scandinavian
pirates. I don't
people.
want to say pirates. It was like they're something else.
No, they were Vikings.
They
There
were
were
Vikings,
Vikings that were barbarians too.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Vikings were
I
from
feel like we're missing
the
one.
the Nordic regions. So like Scandinavia and stuff. The Nords were
The Nords.
Vikings, and like everyone else was kind of like a barbarian, heathen. And you had the Romans.
Fucking heathens. That's the most fucked up thing you can say to a person. Like
You uncultured
fucking
swine.
heathen. Like imagine just walking by with your
I
friends.
feel like a Roman now, calling them all barbarians and shit.
Barbarians.
You fucking
the
heathens.
barbarians. They wouldn't know the anguish we have thrived to be at this current position.
We have conquered many lands to come where we are.
We have built
Those-
structures to show off from what we
To
our
withstand
power.
the sands of time.
Yeah, facts. I
Yeah.
wish I was, dude. If you're a grown up in any time, fuck a time. Where if you were born but had the same personality,
I'd go to
any
the
place-
60s.
the 60s or
Fuck
timeless?
yeah, dude. I'd go to the 60s. I would rock the
Oh,
fuck out. Drive those sexy ass cars.
Mm.
They handle like shit, but
I-
man, they're sexy.
I would be in the 80s.
Be the
Vaporwave.
80s?
I'll be 80s. Bunch of
yeah.
lights, fucking.
That'd be kind of dope.
You know.
But I'd be old enough to go
You would
through all
experience
those.
it exactly.
So that's why I'd
what I'm
want to
saying.
grow up in the 60s.
Like be born
Really
in the 60s?
mature.
Be born
Yeah,
in the
be
60s?
born.
Oh shit! Then I would want to be born. This technically the same thing you are.
I'd
I want
probably
okay.
be
I
born
want to.
late
So set
50s,
be born. I want to
early
be born
60s.
in like 1975, so I can experience the 80s at a good a good age.
Yeah.
You know
I'd want to be a teenager or like a young
or
adult.
1970.
20-ish.
Mm.
So I guess I'd be born in the 50s to really experience the 60s and 70s.
Yeah.
At that age. Like 20s.
It sucks because, like, that was, like, a whole, like, life. You know what I mean? Like, living at those times, like, on how we're all existing and growing up, we were born, and all that shit, we're just, you know, like, we missed it, basically. It's
yeah,
like,
it's another time.
What if it wasn't on film? What if, like, we didn't know, and it happened? You know what I mean?
That's probably what happened before. Like,
yeah,
we didn't know how, like, shit happened. So we were just like, man, fuck it, we'll start building temples.
Yeah.
Let's build some fucking pyramids, dude.
We're here right now, but we also got to... Do you think they knew they were going to stop existing at some point? And they're like, we have to show something. Show them, like, what the fuck we were.
There's always that level in society.
Yeah.
I think there's always people that think like that. So I think...
Build high structures to just show, like... Not high, but, like... Egypt is, like, a good example.
Yeah, so I think they obviously built
so that
they'd withstand time.
Yes. Yeah.
But I don't think they were like, oh, man, we're going to die soon.
Yeah.
Because, like, it's not just like a...
No?
Most of the time, it's not just like, oh, we're
Not
gone.
forever,
It's like it's a slow petering out.
Hmm.
Like, you're burning out, basically.
It's like a group. It's not a group, but a whole group of. I wouldn't say like a dopamine thing, but they grow out of it. You know what I mean? They grow out of something that's super.
In a way,
or
like the
it's just people look at it like that's amazing. I'm already used to that. Like
yeah,
wow, but you know
complacent.
they're doing something like working in a way.
Yeah,
I don't know.
But then again, you got like the Aztecs. They didn't just like peter out. They kind of got disease and war and all that stuff that happened.
Just natural.
So it kind of just breaks apart naturally with all those pressures, and so they migrate to avoid that.
It's wow. It's crazy that you see that they break apart naturally because those whole sets of time had a falling out like that, and hopefully there were some to where it was natural. Like they're still
everything has a falling out.
But think about that with our society though.
Yeah.
That World War I it literally was a falling out. World War II
restructured society.
It did though. It did. It's good that it restructured it.
Yeah,
but
I mean,
what if Egypt had that and it got restructured? Like they got stronger from it, and everything got stronger from it.
And you can only get that to a certain extent.
Yeah.
What kills you makes you stronger up to a certain point. If I fucking shoot you in the kidneys, you're not gonna have a very fulfilling life after that.
Yeah, you don't have a kidney.
It didn't kill you instantly, but you're not gonna live too long without your fucking kidneys.
Yeah.
So it's like
hopefully you have one. You can't live.
It's like a wound. So yeah, you can have a couple of wounds.
But the wound has damage on you. You're gonna have that.
You're gonna
damage
feel that.
Gave you more damage.
You're gonna feel that. So like we still feel certain aspects from society that happened long ago, like civil rights and stuff like that. Like we still feel aspects of that today. So like when someone starts talking shit to like you, there's always a part like of someone observing that they're kind of like, oh, is that like a racial argument? Yeah. But then again, it can just be a simple argument. Like if we were arguing, obviously it's not racial, but it's like fuck you, you're trash everywhere, you piece of shit.
But it can get long in depth. The argument.
Yeah, and it can bring up
bigger things.
Yeah,
that's already been set upon life. They can be like oh, we're doing this on you. And there's
a word for that. It's like the connotation behind what's happening. The connotation. So the meaning behind that. The meaning behind the action that you did. So like if I said, you know what, Najee, fuck you. So there's obviously like on the surface level, like
there's just a fuck you.
Fuck you.
Oh, that's me.
But then it could be like
you
know what, I resent you kind of fuck you.
Yeah.
With the connotation behind it, depending on how I'm saying.
Oh, I know what you mean. There's like the I know what you mean. Like there's like, oh, I love you, and then I love you.
Like,
yeah, it's what you say and how you word it.
Yeah.
that can make it a whole different meaning in a language.
The power of words is I'm actually really fascinated by that in like language and shit.
That's
like how we say it and what we say.
Okay, low key, shout out to Malcolm because I remember having a deep ass conversation walking down to his house. One thing I never could have thought of. He was talking about how the English, or whatever it was based on.
Colonialism.
Yeah, no, just what our words come off of, and everything we said is based off of magic. It's literally based off of because what we're saying, if it touches you and it changes you, and everything we say.
It's an interesting theory. I've heard this before.
Yeah, and because it in a sense it kind of is because what we're saying is we can get things from it.
Yeah.
I mean, we're saying we can hurt somebody with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We can enlighten somebody with it.
Yeah.
We're literally just taking what it's in our head, and we're forcing it out our fucking faces to construct something and create it and make it become reality, which is I'm pretty sure which is what magic means. I don't know what fucking magic means, but I know it's like that's it's what it's trying to put out.
I feel like this is a good like topic to end on because like words have power.
Yes.
I think that should be our closing like
Words have power.
thing. Words affect things and have power. And
That will be
a lot of
under
shit.
the bio of our fucking podcast. Words
have power.
Yeah.
All right. I think that's gonna conclude this
Najibino.
episode.
Tannerchino.
Tannerchino.
Tannerchino. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fucking awesome shit. Talk about some fucking fat subjects.
Yeah,
Fucking see
we
you
got
guys.
deep.
Got
We
deep.
had some good laughs.
We touched, dude. There's huge subjects that we barely even glimpse, you know.
Yeah, you're gonna see a lot
into
more of
It's
this.
gonna be read up because what we're basically doing is there's just like touching upon subjects. You know what I mean?
And so obviously, like, if you guys liked what you heard, stick around, hear more.
There'll be bigger topics about, like, even suggest us things that
suggest us things to talk about.
That would be awesome. Like,
We'll go
anything
into
funny,
different
stupid.
shit.
We don't give a shit. We'll talk about it.
Fuck yeah, dude.
If it's interesting,
we'll
we're not gonna
discuss
talk
it.
about ants though. Okay,
Ants
even
are
ants
pretty
can be
cool.
interesting.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Right, that's it. Thank you for watching.
Hold the pose. Do a pose. Nardwar. All right, yeah.